Hi there and welcome. It's Jeannie Spiro of JeannieSpiro.com, where career women become freedom-based entrepreneurs and ramp up their business. So this week I want to talk to you about networking. In fact, a lot of people feel that networking is incredibly painful. And I know it can be, and I don't disagree. But I'd like to help you sort through how to make it a little bit less painful so that you can use it more effectively for your business. So I've got a question that came in, and I'm going to read it to you because I think this is a really good one. It starts out, networking. So networking isn't my thing. Does anyone feel self-conscious at networking events? I feel like a fish out of water. You walk into these events and everyone is gathered around a table and you just feel awkward. Any tips on how to approach these situations? I would love to hear how others feel or if you feel the same way. Yes, I have felt very uncomfortable in certain networking environments at different times. And I know several of my clients who have had to walk through prepping to go into a networking event. But it shouldn't feel this way all the time. And there are ways in which you can prepare to go to a networking event. And I'm going to give you 7 pointers right now to help you with this, because whether you're an introvert or extrovert, you're going to need to do this to grow your business. So the very first thing is you want to research the different types of networking events that you can possibly go to. Now you want to go to networking events where you're going to find either your ideal market or collaborative partners, people who you can possibly meet to learn about their business and they can learn about yours, and then you can cross-refer to one another. So if you go in with a game plan of maybe a strategy, right? Of I'm going to go to this networking event to specifically meet people who I can refer to. It's a lot easier than going there and thinking, oh, I have to go there and I have to pick up clients, or I have to use my elevator pitch over and over again, or I have to sell. No, it's not necessarily about selling. It's about communicating and networking. So that's step number 1, tip number 1 for you, is to research the different events that you can go to that are with people that are either your target market or collaborative partners. So tip number 2 is that a lot of people actually go to these networking events and it's not a good fit for them because they have more of a virtual business. Now, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this, but I like to talk about this because, as you may know, I've grown my business online. I've done it around my day job, and I've done it while working and having a family and raising kids at the same time. So I didn't go to all the traditional networking events, the meetup groups, the BNI, the Chamber of Commerce groups, because of my limited time. So I purposely chose to go to events online networking events. So you can do the same thing, especially if you have a virtual business. Now, I work with clients throughout the country, all throughout the US, through Canada. I work with them outside of these 2 countries as well. So it allows me, if I'm networking online, it allows me to have my virtual business reach more people. How can you do the same? I'm sure you can if you start exploring networking events online for you. So number 3 is, this is one of my favorite things to do, is to think about going with a buddy. Now, if you're uncomfortable, let's say if it's so painful for you and you're standing around a table and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't even break the ice with people. If you go with a buddy that helps you break the ice, it softens it, right? It makes it so much easier for you to go to these events. So choose a buddy. Find somebody who, if you're an introvert, find an extrovert. Find a friend that's really outgoing and helps you go to these events. Okay? Now, when you're there, though, make sure that you don't just hold tight to the buddy the entire time. Come up with a plan where you both go around a room and you get to know other people as well. Okay? Introduce each other, which is a great thing to do. So the other thing is you want to go with the intent, like I mentioned, of specifically looking for referral partners. So this is step number 4. Go to your networking events specifically looking for people who you can build your business of referrals. So what I mean by that is I like to look for people who can support my clients in areas that I don't work in. So for an example would be, I don't handle web design, so I might be going to a networking event looking for web designers so that they can purposely step in, help me with my clients, and take care of a business need that they need fulfilled that I can't. So that's how I look at networking events, is I go there looking for people that can help me and support my clients as well. So it comes back again to strategy. So tip number 5 is to be yourself. Learn more about people, be comfortable with who you are. Don't go to these events pretending you're somebody other than who you're not. Dress comfortably but professionally, and really go into it where you want people to understand who you are, the real you, not this person that's uncomfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable, relax, take a deep breath when you go to these, and let it out and just relax that you're there. No pressure. It's to mingle, it's to network, it's to go to a party. That's how you want to look at it. So step number 6 is to consider these events as if you're at a party, and to really think about it like you're there for this good time. It's like it's in your living room and you're the host and you walk in and you've got all these people there that are excited to see you. It's the same thing. It's like that's how you want to look at a networking event. Like go into it enjoying the opportunity of communicating with other people. It doesn't have to be that stressful if you don't make it stressful, right? Now approach each, this is the last tip, 7, is approach each event as an opportunity to learn more about other people. That's it. Learn about other people and what they do, and be intrigued about what they do. It's a great way for you to teach other people about what you do and them to learn what you do. So that's it. Those are 7 steps, simple things, simple pointers for you to not make networking so terribly painful. So that's this week's video for you. I'd love to hear what your challenges are, your questions are about networking, how to make it more comfortable for you, what are some tips that you'd like around this. I'd be happy to answer them for you here on the bottom of this page in the blog, or on my Facebook page as well at Jeannie Spiro. You're more than welcome to find me on Facebook and let me know your questions there. So once again, thank you very much for listening. It's Jeannie Spiro of JeannieSpiro.com.